So whether you prefer to sip coffee, sip tea, or maybe even sip a smoothie, it isn't exactly quite like sipping a drink, a good beverage at the bar. Hi, I'm Shola Thompson, your barman. Welcome to Barroom Therapy. Welcome back to Barroom Therapy. I'm your host, Shola Thompson, or beg your pardon, your barman, Shola Thompson. And in the studio with me, she's an actress, she's a DJ, and also, let's just put it this way, she's a very feisty, interesting character who a lot of people actually look up to for being, unapologetic. Ladies and gentlemen, in my bar today, Dorcas Shola Fapsing.
Hey.
How you doing? What's going on?
I like that intro.
Oh yeah?
I do.
Right, feisty? So you agree. Awesome.
To an extent, yeah.
All right, so let's make it happen with the drinks. So as is customary, we like to hook our guests up with a very lovely beverage. So
I told you I don't drink, but I'm drinking for you guys today.
Fantastic.
Something light.
So it looks like we're about to have ourselves a very awesome interview.
Yeah.
So let me hook you up with this particular mixture that I have concocted.
Thank you.
And do let me know if it works for
Something
you.
light too.
It's light. It's as light as
Thank you.
a feather. So we saw on your Instagram,
Yeah.
you said, hey, I'm ready to talk.
Yeah.
I've been able to cast away the demons. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I'm ready to go ahead and spill the beans.
I said something light, Jesus.
Something light. Did I not?
No.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's okay, I'll
So
sip it.
you're sure? You're good? You all right?
Okay,
fantastic. I'm sorry. It's my first day as a barman. I'm kidding.
I can tell.
So on your Instagram page, so we noticed that you mentioned that you were ready to talk.
Yeah.
And of course, we were able to just jump on that and grab you through. As we said, we have top people on deck, but we made it happen. So we're glad to have you here. Cheers to a good conversation.
Yes.
And to positivity.
Yes.
So
let's keep it positive.
Trying to keep it positive.
Yes, please.
Where'd you learn this? Did you have to go through therapy, or what exactly happened?
Yeah, I have a therapist, so I'm in a very positive headspace. I'm in a very good headspace, great energy. So I'm just trying to keep that energy, maintain it, and just stay positive.
Keep the energy positive. Fantastic. So Dorcas Shola Fapsing is known for obviously being a good actress and other things, but I guess with what happened most recently, if we say as far as the news goes, and that was the drama with the car hire service. So was that one of the things that led to therapy, or everything just came through together? And do you want to spill the beans on that just a little bit?
I booked a Taxify yesterday around 11:50. I booked the Taxify. He started the trip, and then he said that it's a card trip, that he doesn't want to make a card trip. He wants to go offline and I should pay him cash. The guy locked the car doors and started driving. And I said, what are you doing? Let me calm down. If you're not going, let me calm down. My other Taxify is on its way. Let me get out. He didn't answer me. He was just driving.
So it's one of. Not only. Just one of a bunch of things that I felt like I started spiraling into a depression. I had a lot of anxiety. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my career. I wasn't mentally stable. I wasn't, there was just a lot of things going on. I think that was like the breaking point for me, that situation. So I was just like, nah. And I was living in Nigeria by myself. So I was like, I didn't have my family, my friends. I was just very isolated, and I just felt like so alone, and just like I was literally spiraling into like a dark place. So I left Nigeria, I went back to London, and I got a therapist. And and I've been going regularly. Well, I was going regularly last year, and and I just came out of it, and I'm in a much better headspace, much better place. Yeah.
That's good, And your voice seems like it's just gone lighter, and you seem like you're walking on sunshine.
I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. Yeah, I can share with you honestly, because I feel like, especially in Nigeria, a lot of people don't take mental health seriously, and they don't, like, as soon as you say, you want to go and see a therapist, like, this person is mad, she's running mad. There's nothing mad about seeing a therapist.
And that's the situation with the car hire service. Now the experience, like with how it happened, and which one was worse? Like, what would you say had more of an effect? The situation itself, or the responses or the reactions from people from social media and just pretty much everybody?
I wouldn't say one outweighed the other.
Yeah.
I would say, obviously the whole situation, I've never been in such a situation. So it was like crazy to me, like just how everything panned out. Like it went from 0 to 100 so quickly. And then after that, he lied. And then people's reactions, like I got death threats. I got people calling me prostitutes. Why am I leaving my house at that? It was 12 o'clock at night. But even if it was 3 in the morning, that doesn't make me a prostitute by leaving my house at that time. I should be able to leave my house whenever I feel like it. So yeah, it was both. Like they went hand in hand. Like that situation just happened. So I'm like, I'm not someone that will sit and cry over stuff. I deal with things differently. So I was born like a fighter. So the way I was raised is, I was raised by my dad, my brother's male cousins. So fighting is not.
So the tomboy.
Yeah, like that's me. Like that's how I was raised. Like my brother used to do wrestling on me, practice elbow, drop kick, all of that. So like fighting to me is second nature. So I know how to defend myself. So people are like, oh, why didn't she cry? Why didn't she this? Like I react very differently. And how I react in private is different to how I react in public, So when that situation happened, I came out as a fighter. Do you understand? Like if somebody's trying to drag you into a place, like what do you think they want to do? Sit down and have jollof rice with you? No. Like you're going to react, you're going to fight and try and get out of that situation.
So basically you feel because of your reaction, because it wasn't girly enough.
Yeah, because I wasn't people didn't think, people thought,
a victim.
People thought I wasn't a victim. I didn't cry, like I wasn't, like people were like, oh, why is she not crying? Why is she not this? I was traumatized, but I didn't
handle it.
Yeah, I didn't handle it the film way, if it was a film, they'd be like, cry on cue, shake on, like do all of that. But I wasn't, I wasn't raised like that. That's not how I am, Everybody's different and that's okay. So, just how I reacted. They were like, oh, she must be lying. Or I heard so many different stories. Oh, I was paid by another car hire company to drag the other car hire company.
Yeah.
Or I was going to do runs at that time of night. Oh, I made it up so I can get money. To them, it's like, oh, I've come from London, so I'm like this rich, polished girl, and I'm, come with my accent, and I'm, talking down to the driver. I've come from London, but I wasn't raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was born in the hood. I was born in Tottenham. I watched my dad work a 9 to 5 and then go and do taxi work. So how would I look down on a taxi driver? Do you understand? It's crazy. Like the things that I heard, things that people said, it was just a lot. So it's like, he picked me from the security gate. Do you understand? His story directly contradicted what he said.
Okay.
I recorded, people were like, oh, why was she Snapchatting? I wasn't Snapchatting. The thing is, when I got into the car and he started driving off, I put on my phone light to make him think that, oh, I'm recording. But then he didn't stop, so that didn't scare him. So then I actually started recording on my phone, not on Snapchat, doing a video. And then he went to his house or whatever. And the video shows him getting out of the car and going to his gate. If you're fearing for your life, why would you pick me from the security gate? Where I lived, my house was attached to the security gate. You can go there now, anybody can go there now and see it, So and there's 3-4 security men there every single night. So if you feared for your life, why would you leave that place and take me to your house?
And speaking of also, obviously a lot of people noticed that you had pepper spray.
Yeah.
Now, do you go around with pepper spray naturally? Do you have pepper spray in your bag right now?
I do. And I'll be honest with it, I do.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. And the reason I started carrying it was because I used to work at a TV station. Okay. And one of the people I used to work with was attacked in traffic. And she was stabbed. I remember a few months before I got the pepper spray, she was stabbed while she was sitting in her car because they were trying to steal her phone. Wow. Do you understand? So they broke her glass and they started stabbing her in her arm and her leg. And I remember seeing that. I saw all the blood and I was like, what is this? What kind of country is this? Surely you must have something to defend you. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I had pepper spray. And from there, I remember I showed my dad that the post because she posted it on Instagram. Yeah. So I showed my dad and he was like, no, you need to protect yourself, blah, blah, blah. So I got pepper spray. And then after the incident happened, my dad ordered 20 pepper sprays, knives, all this. Obviously, I don't walk around with a knife.
Of course, that would be
but I mean, you have to defend yourself because there's mad people. Everybody, I always say everybody in Nigeria is mad. Every single person. There's just different levels.
Yes.
Some people are 1% mad. Some people are 100% mad. Do you know what I mean?
We are all
everybody has a level of madness. But it's if it's not one thing, the country frustrates everybody. If it's not traffic, it's sun. If it's not sun, it's pay. If it's not employment, it's something. There's something that's frustrating frustrating. Everybody's angry, everybody's mad, everybody's tense, you understand? So, you know, bad things happen and you have to stay protected. It's not like I go around looking for a fight and like, oh, yeah, let me pepper spray you. No, but I have to defend myself, you know? And like I said, I was born a fighter.
All right, well, we do have a lot to get to discuss.
Yeah.
And one thing's for sure, for the fact that it seems like you have a lot to pour out. We're glad that you're here and, of course, enjoying the good booze. You're welcome.
Thanks. I'm almost
right after this break, we'll be back with more for your Barroom Therapy. I'm Shola Thompson with Dorcas Shola Fapson. Welcome back to Barroom Therapy. I'm yours truly, Shola Thompson, your barman, with Dorcas Shola Fapson. And we've been having a very interesting conversation so far. It's very enlightening. And I guess anybody listening right now will be able to tell that you've definitely gone from point A to point B. So if you were in a very dark place before, it seems like you've gotten some closure and you're in a good place.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's talk about one of the other reasons, or one of the things that got us a little concerned as far as you staying away from Nigeria for a while, and then also the limelight. You're a good actress. You're actually a very good actress.
Thank
With
you.
Sugar, you lit up the show.
Thank you.
You know, and it was good to see the way you embody that character. I guess what was also very exciting to experience was the fact that, I mean, from how you were raised, you know, you were able to still keep us grounded with the accent. It was a wholesome performance.
Thank
and
you.
was very nice.
Thank you.
And then also from there, you did movies as well. And my wife and I, and also you did the other movie as well. What's that one called? Banana Island Ghost. So anybody watching and anybody that, you know, would appreciate good material would watch that and think, oh wow, she's definitely supposed to be, she's getting there. She would be the most sought after actress. Then all of a sudden it seems like that just went, took a crash landing course or something.
I wouldn't say crash landing, but yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily
Diversion,
crash
yeah.
land, but it wasn't, you know, it was supposed to be like this trajectory, but then it went this way. So what happened? How did that happen?
Like I said, I was going through a lot personally.
Okay.
Aside from that incident, I had a lot of things that were just, you know, playing on my mind mentally, and just a lot of things that I had to deal with personally and come back and just realign my goals and my focus, and then just come back and kill it. So, you know, and I'm not pressured by time or anything. Like, I don't compare myself. I think that's the thing that a lot of people tend to do.
Okay.
They compare you to people that you started out with, or that people that are in your, you know, the same bracket as you or whatever, and feel like, oh, this person is doing this. What is this one doing? I don't care about all of that, if I'm honest. Like, I'm in my own lane. I'm very happy in my own lane. I have goals, I have plans, and time is not a thing for me. I'm not pressured by time.
Okay.
Everybody has their own time. I don't check my time on someone else's clock. So I'm very much watching my own time. And when God says it's my time, it's my time. So I'm just, you know,
Did
I'm
you fall
more
out with
focused.
anybody? Was it anybody you fell out with? Because I would say I was also looking out for, you know, what else should, because, you know, I'm a...
The thing is, I've always wanted to be, there's nothing that I fell out with anybody or anything. It's just, I've always wanted to be, I came to Nigeria by accident. I always say that. I didn't plan to come to Nigeria to act. That was never in my plans. It was,
or were you planning to do?
I thought I was going to be in Hollywood, you know, I was going to be there. I'm still going to be there.
Hey,
don't doubt me. Yes.
You're not anybody, don't look at your time on anybody else's watch.
So don't doubt me. I'm still going to get there. But I thought that was my jackpot. I would go there and just,
You think that is because you had no respect for me. You don't respect my decisions, and clearly you don't know what's going on with me at all. You don't try to check in on me. To not have found someone by now, you know what that feels like? It's pathetic.
But I got Sugar, and then I came to Nigeria, and that's what made me start coming to Nigeria. Prior to that, I didn't have any plans to be in Nigeria, or you know, it just wasn't on my radar. Nothing wrong with it. It's been amazing, but it was just never on my to-do list, you know. So I planned on doing things in London and America. So I've never wanted to be just Nigeria-based or Nigeria-focused. And I feel like once you start getting into the Nollywood industry, it's very easy to get comfortable and to get complacent and to get... It's not like I don't get scripts. I get a lot of scripts.
Okay.
But I also turn down a lot of scripts. Why? Because they're just not the right fit. And that doesn't mean I'm better than anything or any script or any production or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just not right for me.
You're very in control of, you know, your thought processes when it comes to, you know, being able to speak the truth.
Yes.
So let me get you to speak the truth on something.
Let's go.
Nollywood.
Yes.
So you were able to jump into that, right? And it didn't seem like you had a problem. And gladly, it looks like you didn't have to do some of the things that were done that most people do behind the scenes to be able to get ahead.
Speak your truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what would you say? How would you describe the process? And before that, also, do you think after that, do you think you go back to Nollywood? So the first one, how would you say, how would you describe Nollywood and all its dark arts?
Nollywood's a tough place.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like if you believe in your craft and you're good at your craft, that will always speak for you. But again, whatever anyone does is their business, honestly.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to say I don't care, but I mean, I don't watch anybody else. I mean, whatever you choose to do, whatever avenues X, Y, Z you choose to do, if that's good with you and you're happy and you can sleep at night, great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge. I'm not going to say, oh, why did you do that's your business.
Do you feel people are actually also, maybe they have this thing for you because, they have it out for you because it seemed like it was easy for you to just go ahead and break into
But that's what people think. Why do people think it was easy? I had an audition process. Like anything I've done, I've had to audition for.
So what was the toughest bit of breaking into Nollywood? The one that got you to think, maybe I really should just quit this and then, so that's probably...
The thing is, because I don't come out and say, oh, this person tried to move to me or this person tried to say this to me, doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Okay.
I just don't need to say everything. Do you understand? I feel like it happens to everybody in every part of the entertainment industry. You're always going to have one person that's going to say, oh...
In the world or in Nigeria?
Probably in the world.
Okay.
Probably in the world. It just happens in different contexts. It just happens in, Nigerians might be more vocal about it, more... I don't know. But I mean, each to their own. But it happens a lot. Not that it's right, but it happens. And whatever, whoever decides to do, that's their business.
Some people have said, one of the reasons why it seems like you fell out was because it seemed like you had an attitude problem. This is something they say for, sometimes you realize they have no source for this, but they say this because it seems like the only explanation. People try to, when they don't understand something, they just label it, So you're in a good place now. Would you say before you started finding yourself, you had an attitude problem?
I wouldn't say I had an attitude problem. I just think I was very direct and I didn't have a filter.
Okay.
I feel like now I have more of a filter.
Now.
Yeah, I now know how to speak and approach things in more of a, not a contained manner, but more of a appropriate manner. Whereas before I would just be like, I feel like before I was just very no chill, no filter. I don't give a, I don't give a, but I'm just more... Refined in the way I don't. Whereas before I would just be like, I don't care. Just that doesn't mean I have an attitude problem. It just means I'm very real and very direct.
Okay.
Like if I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm sad, I'm sad. There's no in between with me. I'm very black, I'm very white. If you pissed me off, I'm going to tell you pissed me off and I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to go and harbor it and let it marinate and come back and be angry. I will tell you there and then. So maybe people take offense. Some people like that. Some people hate it. I love that. When I offend someone, I love when they tell me so I know I can change it, I can fix it.
Okay.
Some people don't like that. And what I've come to find is Nigerians don't like when you're honest, when you're direct. They like the ass kissing. They like the begging and all of I don't do that. I've never done that. I've never been an ass kisser. I've never begged. I've never and again, that is me. If anybody else wants to do that, that's your cup of tea. Drink it and be happy. That's fine. But me, I don't ass kiss. I don't, I tell people how it is. Real. But again, before maybe I was just too direct and I was just too, I don't send anybody.
Like it's not more political. All right.
Yes, if you want to put it that way.
So right after this break, Shola Dorcas Fabson for the final lap. We'll be back. Make sure you sit tight. Barroom Therapy. Welcome back to Barroom Therapy. I'm yours truly, Shola Thompson, your barman, Dorcas Shola Fabson. Almost said Shola Dorcas.
Yeah.
Dorcas Shola Fabson here with us. So do we call you DJ DSF or DJ Dorcas?
No.
DJ Fabson.
No.
DJ Scholes.
No, cut. Stop.
so
no, just call me DSF. Like that's my name.
Oh, so that's
DSF,
your name?
all through, yeah.
No DJ before it.
No.
How would I know you're a DJ though?
There's loads of DJs that don't have DJ in front of their name.
Avicii and rest of so on.
So
Awesome, man. So DSF.
Yeah.
DSF, the DJ. And you know,
DJ, actress, entrepreneur.
DJ, actress, entrepreneur.
Yes.
So let's talk about this new DJ gig. How long have you been nursing this dream of being a DJ?
So I wanted to be a DJ for ages. I told you I like music. I love music. I'm always dancing. I'm always singing. I can't sing. So
that's the honesty right there.
Yeah. So DJing, I love music. I've always loved music, and DJing is something I've wanted to do for a while.
Okay.
I had my first lesson probably about 5 years ago, and it was too technical, so I was like, nah, not doing it, and just exited. I never did it again. And then the beginning of this year, I was like, every single thing that I've ever said I wanted to do, I'm going to execute this year. So I wrote down a list of things that I've always wanted to do, anything that I've wanted to do, and I'm just ticking them off. Bim, bim.
How far through the list are you? Are you halfway?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So
halfway. I think I've just reached the halfway mark. So I started doing events as well.
Yeah.
So I launched an event in London, which sold out. Thank God.
Awesome. Cheers to that.
Thank you. Not that there's anything left, but So I launched last month in London. It sold out, completely sold out, and it was amazing. And I played there for the first time, and it was a really great feedback. It was a great vibe, great energy. Obviously, I'm still learning, so I'm not perfect, but it was like the thrill,
electric.
like it was. Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It was beautiful. So
some people are running for their money.
You gotta share that money.
You want to share that?
There's room for everybody. There's room for everybody. I mean, look how many. I'm like, when I see female DJs, I get excited because like, there's not enough of us.
Yes.
And I feel like there's just because I'm becoming a DJ doesn't mean that the other female DJs any less, or or I'm coming to take their spot. There's enough space for more. There's enough space for everybody, so why not?
I mean, some people might think, hey, you want to be a DJ now and you're female, you have to be hot first. Do you feel that might be a prerequisite?
I'm checking.
Because it's like, oh, I'm hot, maybe I should be a DJ.
No, you have to be good. Your talent will speak for you. I mean, you can't just be a canvas, like a pretty...
So do you believe you have that talent?
I know, it's not...
Do you know how to mix? Do you know how to pick it? Do you know how to
Like I said, I'm still learning, but I'm not bad. I'm good for, I've only been learning for 2 months.
Okay.
And I shut down my event. So.
Shut it down. Sold out.
Sold out again.
So this side of DSF.
Yeah.
Is it a side? I'm pretty sure some people who haven't seen you since you left and then you're back.
I've been back and forth. It's not like I haven't been.
So most of the people have seen you after your therapy.
Yeah.
All right. Do they feel the change? Do they say,
Definitely.
hey, we like this DSF? Or they're like, oh, this DSF is too subdued. Does she still have a superpower?
They like it. Like I still have, like it's not like I'm just one Mary Magdalene sitting in church. Like I'm still me. Like I'm still DSF.
Gangster.
I'm still gangster. I'm a gangster, please.
Oh, you're not a gangster. You're no longer a gangster.
I was never a gangster.
Oh, you had
I'm not a gangster. I was just raised in the hood. I'm a product of my environment.
I think the gangster is no longer bad. It's not bad.
I'm not saying it's a bad term. I like gangsters.
Yeah.
Like I have friends that are gangsters.
Friends.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm just not a gangster. I'm just me. Like,
sweet little old DSF.
Oh, sweet little DSF. Still DSF.
Yeah, okay.
But they like it. I'm in a great space. Like I don't entertain negativity. I'm strictly positivity. It's not about. I don't gossip. I don't sit on the phone and start talking about XYZ. Like, I don't have time for that. I have things that I'm trying to achieve. Like, I have people that I'm trying to pay. I have job, like events that I'm trying to do. I don't have time to sit down and start saying, oh, Amaka bought that shoe. She's sleeping with that big man. Do you understand? Like, all of that is
in the past.
It was never in my past, to be honest. But it was just, it's just
less important.
Yeah, it's literally not zero.
Important at all. Zero. So this positivity angle, it's actually very nice to hear. And the truth is, I believe a lot of people could use this particular type of thinking when it comes to life. But you realize people will always just be who they are.
Definitely.
So what would you say is one of the lessons you've been able to learn as far as thinking positively? Do you think things have changed or moved better for you since you became more aware? Since, as you said, it wasn't exactly present, but now it's now in focus.
Definitely. I try and see the good in every bad situation.
Okay.
So I try and take, even if it's the smallest good, I try and take the smallest thing. Like, example, my event, we launched last month.
Yeah.
After my event, someone broke into my car and stole my stuff.
Yeah.
Right at 15 minutes after I got home, someone
Wow.
broke into my car and took the money we made from the event.
Yeah.
And like that was like, damn, like I just made all this money and then someone broke into my car. You know, like it was like, damn. Like,
But then
damn.
suddenly...
But then I was like, wait, my event sold out. I'm gonna do another event. I'm gonna make more money. I launched my DJ career. Like there's so many good things that happen as well, you know? So it's just about your outlook on life. You can either choose to focus on the bad or choose to focus on the good. And I'm just choosing to focus on the good.
And that's actually a pretty great way
Yeah,
to wrap up the show.
thank you.
You know, the fact that you just try to focus more on the good things in life and focus less on the negative and keep your path straight and clear. Thank you very much for stopping by Dorcas
Thank you
Fapson.
for
Shout out
having me.
Dorcas Fapson.
Hey,
DSF.
hey,
DSF.
hey.
Thank you very much. You're a superstar. And, you know, it was great to have you here.
You don't have, you're glad, this is my third.
See, this, I'm not even sure why I'm doing cheers again. Like, come on, guys.
This is my third glass. I think
But thank you guys also for stopping by. You know how we do it on your barroom therapy. We'll be back again same time next week with something just as exciting on the Wedding Channel.